Hey guys, welcome back again to our channel. Today it's just gonna be me. I'm gonna do a quick review on some products that I think are great for beginners. It's some products that I've been using since I started doing my makeup and love doing my makeup, and which is a very long time, and a product that I'm still continuing to use. So let's get right into it. I'm not even gonna ramble, I promise. The first thing, I think, if you're a beginner trying to get started in doing your makeup and things like that, what you will need are some good makeup brushes. Now, I have to stress this. I have to stress this. If you want your face to look flawless, you can't use cheap brush. The whole heap of cheap brush them not gonna make your makeup turn out good. Not going to make your makeup turn out good. You have to use brushes, brushes that are gonna make it look good. Now these, when I say cheap, I mean $1 brush and $2 brush. Now, I have a brush actually that's $1, and it's this brush. It's just spoolie, plain spoolie, and you can get this from Target. You can get this from the e.l.f. store, e.l.f. online. If you don't have a Target close to you, you can order these from e.l.f. Now, e.l.f. does have good brushes. I don't quite like the white line. Anyways, white line, black line. They have their main brush line as is black line, which is this color they look like, and then the cheaper one is the white line. Now the only one that I like in the white line is the spoolie. It's very good. I don't see this work any different from any other spoolie that I have, so I highly recommend the spoolie. Now the next brush are these ones. I'm just going to go over them real quick. This is just a big flat top brush from e.l.f. You can either use this one for foundation or you can use it to set your powder. And I've only used this brush to set my powder. I've seen people use it for foundation. It works great. So yeah, if you're a beginner, this is definitely an investment that I would say to buy. It's only $3 at Target. That's where I got mine from, so I recommend this one. Now my favorite brushes of all time are these babies right here. So these brushes right here, and these are my Real Techniques brushes. This one is just a buffer brush. I use this one to do my foundation. This is my all-time favorite foundation brush. Out of all the brushes that I have, high and low end, this is my favorite. The next one is this one. It's fluffy just as the other one, just a little bit more dense. And this one is great for contour, or you can use, I've used this one for foundation as well, and it works just the same. This one is a big one. It's just your powder brush. You can either use this for powder or blush. Blush, it might get too much on your cheeks unless you have bigger cheeks, which is okay. You know, we're all different. But I mainly use this one to set my face, and that's that one. This one is a pointy flat brush. I just use this one to apply concealer under my under eyes, down the bridge of my nose, chin, forehead. That's what I use this one for. So that's a good brush if you want to apply stuff underneath. This one, contour. The only brush that I use for contour is this one. Out of all the brushes I have, this is my only contour brush that I use right now. And I love this brush. Now this brush comes in a 4 trio set, which is these 4. This 4 right here, essential brushes to have, and I do believe that these are about $15 to $17. You can't beat that with a stick, honey. For some good brushes, they wash great, they work great. I've had them for a very long time. They're absolutely amazing. This one I bought separately by itself, and so are these two. This one is just a stippling brush that you can use. I use this one for highlights. I don't like stippling brushes for foundation. That's why I don't use this one for foundation, but it's great with highlight. It just sweeps the product on your face seamlessly, no lines, and you're good to go. This one, I use this one for blush, and that's what I use this one for. You can either use it for blush, highlight, anything you want to use it for, but that's what I use this one for. The next thing I want to recommend are primer. So primer, this one right here, Wet n Wild, about $5, $6. You can get it from the beauty supply store. You can get it from CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, any one of those drugstores. Definitely recommend this primer for beginners. Moving on, foundation. Now there's 3 foundations I have here for if you are a beginner that I would definitely recommend you to try. These work just like my high-end foundation, my MAC, and I absolutely love it. Now, this one is the L'Oreal True Match. If you're close to my skin tone, I don't know, hopefully you can see my skin tone. I am in the number 8 cappuccino, and this is just what this looks like. It's the L'Oreal True Match. I love that one. This next one is from Black Opal, and this color is in beautiful bronze. Love this one. I've used it and gotten so many compliments on it, and people would think, oh, you have a MAC foundation? No, I have this on. So Black Opal, definitely recommend that one. And then the last but not least, my all-time favorite is the Maybelline Matte Poreless. Now they have one that's dewy smooth, I think. If you have extremely dry skin, I would recommend using it in the cold winter time when it's around February. But for right now, this is what I'm using. This is my all-time favorite foundation. This works just like my MAC. I don't see the difference. And this one is, I paid $5, and my MAC I paid $32. So go figure. The next thing that I want to recommend is concealer. Should have recommended this one before, but I'm going to recommend these together. Now this one is just my LA Girl Pro Concealer. My favorite shade is in Fawn. Absolutely amazing. $1.99, $2.99 from the drugstore, and it works like any high-end brand. I'm telling you, this is the most hyped, rave about concealer that I've ever seen, and I've been using it now for more than a year, and I absolutely love it. Hands down, it's amazing. And the next concealer is, this is actually a Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette. This one is from NYX Cosmetics. I did order this online because unfortunately every time I go to my drugstore they never have it, so I just went ahead and ordered it online. You can use the orange shade at the bottom to correct your dark spots, and then I use this one right here to set on my lids to set it before I apply my my eyeshadow. But definitely recommend this palette. I think it's about $12. Absolutely amazing. Let me get into eyebrows. What I have on my eyebrows today is this Ardell dark brown pot, and it's basically just a dark brown. It's not an eyeshadow because it's more of a cream shadow, I think, and it works wonderfully on your brows. They have different shades, and you can get this from the drugstore. I got mine from CVS, and it works absolutely amazing. That's what I have on my eyebrows today. What I like to use to clean up my eyebrows is this Above and Beyond full coverage concealer. This one is also from NYX. This one is in Nutmeg, and you can get this from the drugstore. So if you're around my shade or close to my shade and you're looking for something that's kind of like your skin, close to your skin tone, to clean up your eyebrows if you don't like that light effect or that look, I definitely recommend this one. And look at that. Pan, clean. That's what I use to clean on my eyebrows most of the time. It is gone. Moving on, this is the CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony Bronze. You can use this. I use this to contour. You can use this to bronze your cheeks. for contour or bronze, definitely recommend this. My favorite contour palette that's drugstore is this sleek contour palette. That's what I used to do my contour today, and this is just a highlight shade. Works beautifully and it's cheap. I highly recommend this. Moving on, lashes. Now you guys will notice in my upcoming videos and my previous videos that I filmed already, I'm not big on lashes, and I have my reason and I'll explain it another time, but I'm not big on lashes. But if you guys love lashes, you want to get into lashes, definitely try out the Ardell lashes. They have so many different kinds in the drugstore. They're cheap. I think I got these 2 for $4 at Sally's because I got a sale, and they had a sale and a coupon. So, and then they also have the glues there, so I definitely recommend Ardell lashes if you guys are looking for some cheap lashes. I tried to keep this video as drugstore as possible, but there's one item that I didn't do drugstore, and I just couldn't because I don't have anything drugstore that I use, and it's my setting powder that I use to set my foundation. And this is just my MAC mineralized skin finish in dark deepest. That's what it looks like. I keep the plastic over all my products that come with a plastic inside the compact. That just helps to keep the product together. So sometimes when your product fall on the floor, it breaks, and I hate that, so I keep it in there. And that's what I use to set my foundation. Now moving on to liner is this Wet n Wild Mega Last liner. This one, Mega Liner, it's a liquid liner. You can get this in the drugstore for $2, $2.19 I think it's selling for right now, and you buy one get the second one half off. Mascara. Moving on, I don't have a drugstore mascara because I never bought any. But these are mascaras that I will recommend, and I'm going to tell you why. They are cheap. You can get them for $10 at Sephora, and they look like this. This one is the Bad Gal mascara from Benefits. This one is from Makeup Forever, and this one is from Bare Minerals. Now these are between $8 and $10 at Sephora. Definitely recommend these if you guys are looking for a mascara and you don't want to spend $40. So I recommend these. For blush, I have 2 blushes that I'm absolutely loving, and this one is from Black Radiance, and it looks like that. I've had this blush now for months. I've been using it, and you just go lightly on the hands. That's it. This shade is in Warm Berry, and it's absolutely amazing. You go very light, you can't go wrong. And this next one is from NYX. It looks like that. It's a pinkish shade, and it's called Desert Rose. Absolutely amazing. I have these eyeshadow palettes. This first one is from Wet n Wild, and this is just a basic palette. It doesn't have a name. I don't see a name on this one, but that's what it looks like. You can get this from Amazon. Sometimes you can find this in the drugstore, but this specific palette is hard to find. You'll get all the other shades, but not this one. So if you want this one, get on Amazon, order it. It's very, very cheap, and you can't beat that. The next palette are these palettes. These are just these 3 palettes are mostly shimmer, are all shimmer palettes from BH Cosmetics, and they look like that. Very cheap, pigmented. If you guys want a review on all my palettes, I can definitely do that. I have quite a few, and I would love to share them with you guys. So if you want to see them, let me know. This next one is my favorite, one of my favorite palette. This one is from NYX. It looks like that. This one is called Dust Till Dawn. They have 2 of them. I didn't really like the other ones. I gave it to my sister, but it's basically all neutral shades, And if you guys are beginners playing with makeup, I definitely recommend trying neutral shades first before you started playing into a lot of color, just so you know how to blend it, make it look good and all that jazz. So yeah. The next one is this one, and I included this palette because it's absolutely amazing. This palette is from Missy Lynn here on YouTube as well. She did a collaboration with BH Cosmetics and created this palette, and it's absolutely adorable. Like, I used it one time already and I instantly fell in love. This one, if you guys are of lighter skin tone, darker skin tone as well, but more of a lighter skin tone, I recommend this palette. This is the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. Mostly neutral shades as well. She included a few purple tones and stuff like that. And then you also get highlight in this palette. So I think that was absolutely amazing. Love that. Those are great palettes to have, and they're very cheap. And then lip products, I'm gonna get into matte lip, LA Girl. They have so many different shades. You can get this from the drugstore. I think it's like $3. This one is just a deep purple. I'll do a little bit of a swatch right here so you guys can see. It's just a deep purple and it's beautiful. This next one that I recommend is the LA Girl Glaze. These are just glossy. They don't dry matte, and that's what that one looks like. Very, very pigmented. Highly recommend. I love these. The next one is lip glosses. If you guys are looking for some good lip glosses, I definitely recommend NYX. You can get these from the drugstore as well, and that's what this one looks like. It's just a nice nudish pink undertone lip gloss. Applies amazing, and the coverage is really, really good. And then I'm just gonna do these swatches of these lipsticks. If you guys are looking for lipsticks, these are from Wet n Wild. Absolutely amazing, very pigmented, and you can't beat the price. Now these are the three kind of standard shades that people would normally wear that I picked out to swatch for you guys. This dark one is Vamp It Up. This one is Cherry Bomb. This red one, Cherry Bomb. And then this nude one is in Bare It All. So these are just the three shades that people mostly gravitate towards on an everyday basis. The coverage is amazing. Look how pigmented they are, and they're just amazing. I think they're $1.99, and a lot of times the stores have buy one get one half off, so highly recommend those. This one is the Ben Nye Banana Powder. If you guys are looking for something to set your under eye concealer, I definitely recommend this one. The price, it could be a little bit pricey. I think you can find under eye setting powder for cheaper in the store, but I haven't tried out any of those, so I don't know what to recommend, but I wanted to have something in the video to include for under eye setting, so that's why I included that one. And the last thing you'll need when you do your makeup is a setting spray. Now this one is from e.l.f. I do believe it was about $6, no more than $6. Beautiful. Like when I use this to set my foundation, to set my makeup, and I use my MAC setting spray, I don't see the difference. This one works just the same. It's absolutely amazing and I love it. So that's about it. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see, please let me know down below.